Welcome to the Pierre Du Lat Show. It's my first show, so I'm very excited. And why a show about show business? Because for me, show business is the most important things in my life. So I've done that most of my life. So, and that's why we are here in Hollywood, where the major movies and major television shows are produced, are written. So that's why I chose to be in Hollywood and just to produce also a TV show. So the most important is, like I said, for me, it's a celebration of show business. Show business it's very important because basically people go to see movies, go to see television because sometimes they want an answer. They want to have fun. A movie corresponds to sometimes a part of life, so it's very important. Show business, it's part of the life. So, and I've been fortunate enough to be part of the show business for most of my life. So I really enjoy it. So, the most important in show business, you have to understand that this show for me, it's for the people who already have a career, and also the people who want to be in the show business. So. I want to share this passion, this joy of life, this joy of making movies, and that's why it's about. And the most important thing is always have a dream, because the dream is the most precious living thing that you have inside of you. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, and to run with unbearable sorrow, to reach the unreachable star. That's why dreaming is so important for everybody, to keep your dream alive. That's why it's very important for you to have that in your life. So, and like I say, keep your dream. Keep working on it. Acting class is very important because basically it's to keep your instrument alive. So it's very, very important. So as my first guest of the Pierre Du Lat Show, I would like to introduce HALSTEAD. HALSTEAD has been a performer, an acting teacher.
How are you saying it? It's Halsted. Are you saying Halsted?
HALSTEAD.
I said HALSTEAD.
HALSTEAD.
Okay. I thought it was HALSTEAD. HALSTEAD, you know, whatever. It sounds okay to me.
HALSTEAD have been...
It's actually Halsted. Yes.
HALSTEAD.
Yes, thank you.
No,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
No,
so
I'm here to help.
So let me introduce you, HALSTEAD.
Thank you.
Who's been a performer, like I say, an acting teacher, a writer, and so a wonderful person, and I know him for a long time. So
yes.
I'm very pleased to have you as a guest, and please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Pierre. Well, I am Halsted. I think we've established that, and I have no songs from Anna La Mancha prepared. I was thinking, well, actually, I do know Aldonza's the song, The Horror. I mean, you did The Impossible Dream, so I was born in a ditch by a mother who left me there. No, I could not. Just kidding. That is the song, but I'm not going to do it. Anyway, thank you for having me on your. This is your first public access show.
Yes, and I'm very excited, and because it's basically, like I said, to share our passion, my passion, to the people who really, have the same dream inside of them, and just to, like I said, to keep the dream alive. It's very important.
Yes. So this is an Armani model, ladies and gentlemen. This is for a few years back, but not that long.
Yes.
You're holding up pretty good.
Yeah, I did a campaign. Yeah.
So was that a dream that you had?
Yes.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah,
okay, see, I'm not kidding. Here's Pierre. Yeah.
Yes. As a matter of fact.
Wait, is that me? I thought.
Yes, it's you.
I thought that looked a lot like me with the glasses and the.
That's it. It's you.
Yeah,
it's you.
yeah. There we go. Okay.
So that's why.
Okay, yes, sure. I know.
Like
I remember seeing you in the ads.
And the most important is for the people to understand the show is about, like I said, the celebration of show business and of life, and that's why it's about. The rest, like I heard, like for instance, actors we're like fake, we are liars, and actually, if you lie in front of the camera, the camera captures everything. So you have to be true, not only true to yourself, but also true to the others. And that's what is very important.
Great, because I was planning on lying. So
no, well,
great.
You can lie too.
You're going to catch me. Okay.
You can lie too.
Okay. Next time I lie, a buzzer will go off or something.
That's what-
You'll go, oh, camera saw that. Another lie.
And that's why. Oh, go ahead.
No, I
That's why it's important, like I said, to invite people to share their experience and also their passion and their love, because it's about that. For me, like I said, to give is very important. When you go, for instance, to an audition for a part, you don't want to get the part. You want to give the performance. That's very important. That's the whole process is to give. And if people get it, it's okay. That's
I think that's a problem a lot of actors make. When you go to an audition, you want to get the part.
Yes.
I'm auditioning. It creates a neediness.
Yeah,
it creates something. Am I doing it right? Do you like
Yes,
me? It's a
yes.
neediness. You want to go in and go, here's my take on it. Isn't
Yes.
this great? I got to spend 3 minutes with you. Yeah, I made a friend, and that's basically what you're talking about.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. That
And
exactly.
if the part is yours, it'll be yours. Right?
That's it, and exactly.
Yeah.
And the most important is to give, like I said, and without even thinking about what to get, just giving. And the rest is history. If even it happened, it
Yeah.
happened. But so you also
Me?
Yes,
me.
Mr. Halstead.
Me?
You also an acting teacher. And can you talk about?
Yeah, I do. I have an improv class now. It's really not. I wouldn't. Well, I started it
Yes.
this year,
Yes.
and I called it improv, but it's kind of straying from improv quickly.
Yes.
It's more of a creative expression class.
Yes.
The rules pretty much are not that rigid. I do go over all the improv rules. I was an original groundling back
Yes.
in the day, the Pee Wee Herman
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
Phil Hartman day back in the 70s, groundling, and so it's in there. I mean, I started Second City in Chicago actually before
Wow,
that,
awesome. Yeah.
and so that improv stuff is in there. And then I kind of just threw it all aside and didn't do anything for many years. However, I was known most on public access. Well, there's two major shows I did on public access
yes.
back in the day. Was Unwind with the Sweeties, and I wish I had a picture of it. I don't, because we were just kind of rushing to get here.
I know. I'm sorry.
Look it up on Google. Unwind with the Sweeties. Look it up. It's something like you've never seen before,
Very
because
good.
we're talking about
Yes.
bringing that back with my
Yes, yes.
wonderful, talented partner on that show, La Mer.
Lemaire.
And she's brilliant. Does brilliant voices. We're talking about doing a podcast, maybe audio and a video podcast. We're
Yes.
starting with an audio podcast, though. So that'll be something you can carry around with you. It is going to be kind of a stream of consciousness. The two Sweeties talk to each other, both
Yes.
named Sweetie, and so that's coming back. After that, I went on to do a lot of little public access shows. I had a year to kill. I had some money at the time. I thought, let's just play with this.
Yes.
So I did a lot of different types of shows. But the one that caught on the most was the Barbra Streisand loosely impersonated show, which I actually have
Yes.
a picture here, because I have no clips and I don't know. World of Wonder,
Wow.
which is this fantastic production company that does all the, they do RuPaul, they do the Tammy Faye show, they did Chaz, they do all the really fun out there stuff. And I mean out there. They put me in their book, because I did
Wow.
a show for them as Barbara with Laura Keitlinger back in the day. And when was that? I have to read about it here to remember when it was. Anyway, they put this picture in the book. This is a $110 fancy coffee table book
Yes.
that I want to let you know how important it is that I'm in
Yes,
this. That's
yeah.
why I'm letting you know that. So they've got this whole section here, like the drag people, and they're all like airbrushed. Wait, where is this section? They're all airbrushed and gorgeous looking.
Yes.
You come to me, and it's total high tech.
Wow.
Barbara, it looks pretty good on TV.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to move in with this because we have.
it.
This is whoa. That's Barbara by Halstead. I'm Halstead. That's Barbara. I can't tell how high tech it looks, but you can actually see where the wax meets the nose and the nails are, the makeup on the nails. It's very, very funky. But Barbara by Halstead.
Yes.
Wonderful. Did a lot of live shows back in the day. I started out on public access, calling people up, going, what do you like to do? Wait tables, I've
Yes.
never done that before. Anyway, when I do a live show, this is another thing, talking about full circle. The show will come back as a live show. Actually, I've spoken to a wonderful, talented friend of mine, Russell Kiefer, who's going to do the music. I've never done a singing Barbra show before, a full-blown music show. So we're talking about doing that. Good luck. It's a very loose parody. Barbara is a very larger-than-life character when I do it.
Yes.
And so I'm kind of excited about doing that. where I don't do Barbara's music. I've never lip sync as Barbara, and I don't do her music, but we're going to do a show based on public domain songs.
Wow.
So Barbara will be working out her public domain album coming up.
Wow.
My Barbara, not Barbara Streisand. So I'm looking forward to that.
Wow.
And a lot of new things are happening.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Thank you and good night.
Yes. So.
No, don't go. We're here for a while, right?
Well, yes, but I mean, the most important. Like, do you want to give us more about?
The class. You know, when you're talking about having a dream.
Yes.
It is such a cliche, but it is so important. It really is everything.
Yes.
Your imagination is everything.
Yeah.
That is your key to getting out of any problem you're in.
Yes.
That is your key to having health. That is your key to having everything you want in life.
Yes.
If you come from your imagination, not from this, you cancel all this out. You go into your imagination and go, what do I really want? And look through the eyes of that while you're doing it. Sometimes we have a tendency to look at ourselves. We're visualizing, I'm on a screen, I got money on the, but you're not in it. And you can do that the rest of your life and nothing's going to happen.
That's it.
If you go in it and you go, I have this job. I have this job.
Yes.
And people are talking to you. You're looking through your own eyes. Like, I'm seeing you. You're going, HALSTEAD, congratulations. I'm going, I know, thank you. You get yourself into a fevered pitch with this. This is how you do I call it a feelization instead of visualization. You get it where you feel it. You're actually crying with joy. Let it go. Then go do something. And you can do that application over and over again. But you go through the day with a kind of a subtle feeling of, I think things are okay. You don't think about it too much. You don't really go. You don't stay in that fevered pitch that I was talking about, but you get yourself to that part. That's how visualization actually works.
True.
I've had very dramatic results with it. But then I forgot about it for a decade or two, and I worked in an office.
Yes.
I went, wait a minute, I'm HALSTEAD. What am I doing?
Exactly.
I worked in an office for 14 years. Just a week ago, I gave 2 weeks' notice, and I just left going, I'm going to do this on faith. So I'm out now. I don't know what I'm doing next. I know we're going to do these shows. We're going to bring back the Sweeties, the podcast.
That's it.
These days you can go online and become whatever you want.
That's it.
The possibilities are endless now. Even 5 years ago you couldn't do this.
No.
You can publish yourself, you can promote yourself.
Exactly. And I would like to come back to the dream because
I'm rambling.
Dream, like I said, it's the most important living things inside of you, and don't let anybody kill that dream. Because that's what I say. When I've seen people listen to loved one and basically let their dream gone, and after that I see in their eyes like life is gone.
Well, sometimes your family and your friends can be the worst person when you're
That's
trying to change.
Exactly what I say.
They want the you they know.
Yes.
They want to pull you back. They don't mean it.
That's exactly that. That's what my point. The dream is this force who drives you everywhere. I was born in north of France. I mean, in a little village, and I came over
in where?
In France, in north of France.
Oh, north of France.
North of France, and basically, and I came all the way to I travel all over the world with elite model. But what I'm saying, the most important is this dream always stay alive, and I praise my being to be like this, and that's why I encourage everybody. Like I said, for the people, this show, the Pierre Du Lat Show, is for the people who are already in the show business, who sometimes ask themselves questions, and also for the people who want to be in the show business. And I tell them right now, whatever it drives you, whatever it's inside of you, just keep doing it. Because, again, you will never regret it. You always regret the thing that you cannot do, you know what I'm saying? So just do what you love, and that's, you cannot miss your life. But I've seen, I know some dancers, for example, they were on the top of Broadway and everything, and after that, some injury make them maybe not at the top, but they could dance. They could have danced, longer, maybe different shows, not maybe like I say, not Broadway show, but top, but they could still work as a dancer, but they give up that. And again, I'm talking about the eyes. When I see in the eyes, the life is gone, and that makes me sad because we all born with all this inspiration, with this dream, and when I hear and I see some people basically life is drawn from them, basically. So they are okay, they are living, they're eating, whatever, but I know something is gone, and they are like almost dead, dead. I mean, and that's why deaf also, they're deaf, and also they're dead because they don't react. So for whatever the listener, don't ever kill that dream, and don't let anybody kill that dream. And because again, that will go for you, that will drive you, that will make you beyond everything. And because in show business also, let me also tell you that show business, there is no rules. You never know. People say, oh, he's like this, he will never make it, he's too big, too tall, too whatever. There's no such things. If you bring something to the people, people will react, and they will buy it, and that's what it's about. A show business is this. Like I say, if you really have to give, to really give something, and again, something truthful. You see, not just something like fake or whatever, something truthful. That really, when you feel the emotion, when you feel the laugh, you feel the pain, that's why you give, and that's what it's about, show business, And for me, for all my career, that's the most important, to be truthful to myself and to the others, and that's why it's very important. So, and I know you did work in the corporate office, like my friend dancers, and you did so good. Because you say, it's enough. Now I'm going to be myself. I'm going to work now as HALSTEAD. And that's very important, because I'm going to tell you also, some people go to the movies, go to watch TV, because sometimes they're afraid to follow that dream. You see, and it's fear inside. We all have fear.
The biggest dream killers are in your head.
Exactly.
They're not your family or friends. There's nobody out there.
Exactly.
No one.
Exactly.
No one. It's right here.
You're so right.
Absolutely.
You're so right. The fear, it's natural. If we don't have fear, we will be dead already. So we have fear, but we have to acknowledge that. We have to know what's going on and to go beyond the fear. And that's why after that, it makes people go further. And beyond their, whatever their, like I said, their crazy dreams. And there's no crazy dreams. As long, the most important is to basically to keep doing, whatever that you have in your brain and just in your heart, and doing it and doing it. And that's, for me, and that's why I'm really impressed by what you have. And you did, basically, you went forward. And that's what was important. You went, you say, that's enough. Now I want to go really as a performer. I'm sick of this corporate, and you can still back and forth. You can do back and forth, but the most important, now you have a step ahead, and you're not afraid just to go, and that's why I think makes you different from a lot of people.
It's not really that I'm not afraid.
No.
It's a crazy thing to do, just walk out of your job. But there's a thing, if you can see the end of your project first and completely feel it, like I said, look through the eyes of your accomplished, whatever you're about to do,
yes,
and let that go and know you've made it, the journey there is joyful because you know the end of the story. It's like if you see a movie and you know the way the movie ends, you didn't see how it builds up, you know the ending of the movie.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
next time you see the movie, you're already going to know the ending of it. So you see all the strife and struggle they're going through. It's not the same thing.
No.
Because you know it's got a happy ending. We can do this with ourselves. We can go, you don't say you're going to get that part. You're going to say, I am so excited of where I am as a result of this audition. It doesn't mean you have to get it. It means it could have furthered you some way. It could have made you feel better. But everything you do keeps making you feel better.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
And we don't, the past, I mean, people probably know how this stuff works now, but the past is never the present moment. The past has to be dragged into the present by us.
Yes.
So it's sort of digital in a way. Each moment is pristine and perfect, and it's always now.
Yes.
So when you're in your now, and you say, I am confident, I am whatever you want it to be, I am healthy, I am strong, I am young, I am powerful, I am harmonious, I am successful, I am happy. I am is literally pardon the expression, God. You're invoking God into that. God is morphing into that, or whatever you want to use if I'm offending you by saying the word God. Source, creativity, imagination is coming through us, and then when we pre-experience it like that, it morphs into the experience and becomes the physical. So it's kind of a quick little lesson in that kind of whatever process. But so when you know that end, you can just relax. So I'm thinking already, oh my God, I'm not used to not having money coming in every week because I just did this last week. So I caught myself going, 2 weeks from now, that bill's going to be due, and oh, there's no money in my direct deposit that's going to be coming in. I'm like, no, there isn't. But the reason I quit this was to have more money.
That's it.
Money is coming in some way. It's actually I probably should be talking about this because it's a very personal. It's a very personal process. You do it very quietly, and you'll let the results to speak. Let the results speak for you.
And also, I'm so happy that you're my first guest, and you're the symbol actually of show business for me, because, like I say, you didn't let your dream die.
I let it get pretty sick for a while.
You get it sick,
it was in
whatever.
an ICU.
But again,
it was
Mr.
had tubes coming out of it. It had
HALSTEAD.
the monitors and the beeping.
Let me tell you also, the most important is the present.
Yes.
The past,
yes, you're right. Yeah,
the present,
absolutely.
you do it.
See,
We did it. We are like on TV right now, and that's what to share to those people who had the same. We're all the same. Like I say, we eat, we see, we are all human. So we all have ups and downs. The big star, the small star, the whatever. That's why. But for me, is to share this and to give hope to the people. And for me, I couldn't have a better guest right now. It's you, because to show that you don't let your dream die. And that's what it's about.
Well, I kept it alive pretty much in the office.
You kept it alive.
And I remember. And they didn't like me for it.
If you remember I say, HALSTEAD, you have to stay. You have to stay. Don't let your dream die. If you remember what I said.
Did you say that?
Why you don't remember?
I don't know.
No, I told you.
I'm sure you
remember.
You did say that.
Remember.
Yes,
I always say, because I was, visiting you and also the office and everything. But the most important was say, just keep doing, and that's what it's about. And yes. So the first topic of this show, the Pierre Du Lat Show, it's, like I said, the dream. And for me, HALSTEAD is the symbol of this, the dream to just keep doing it. And also talent. It's also talent.
Oh, that comes in handy, but
that's
it's not necessary.
It's not necessary, but it comes handy. But also
the desire is, the knowingness is all you need.
And you told us also a very important fact, to feel. It's all about feeling. What do you feel inside of you?
Yeah.
If it's really correspond to what that you were born for, that drives you, that's very important. And HALSTEAD, I know he was born to perform. He was born to share like we're doing now. And like I said, that's why I'm so happy, and it's really a special guest. Please.
I was talking about feelings with somebody. They didn't quite get that what I was talking about. They said certain spiritual convictions that say don't listen to your feelings. I'm not talking. Well, we're not talking about like I have a knee-jerk feeling to go get drunk. That's not what we're saying. We're not talking about knee-jerk reactions, impulses. We're talking about a basic feeling center where you're at. Do you feel comfortable in yourself? Do you feel good about where you're at, what you're doing, what your job is? That's the kind of feeling. If something's off, if something's wrong, or you got to reach for drugs, or you got to reach for something else, that's an indication your feelings are showing you. Come back to the center, because there's something else going on wrong there. If you need to get yourself out of a situation, get out. Trust you will be taken care of. If it's a bad relationship, if it's a bad job. I did my best to deal with it while I was there going, I'm going to see the best of my boss, I'm going to see the best in this work.
Yes.
But the bottom line was it was taking up all my time. I couldn't get home and do my work anymore. The hours, the job was exhausting. So the feeling was always off. I was feeling bad all the time I was at work going, I'm supposed to be doing something else, and I'm getting older. And I mean, not that old.
No.
But I'm getting old. No, I actually like being older. I have a little bit more of a sense.
It is what it is, like
wisdom.
you say, and you accept
this much.
Yeah, and there's so many children that will not have the chance to have your life, because that's why we have to see it. What what you accomplish in life. Like I say, I know I'm involved in St. Jude Children's Hospital, and I know sometimes.
St. Jude?
Yeah,
Oh.
to the hospital. I mean, I've been sometimes doing some charity. Anyway, and I know so many child. I mean, like somebody from St. Jude Hospital told me that one child is diagnosed every hour is diagnosed with cancer. I mean, so that's why they will not have the chance to have your life. So that's what I'm saying. So it's important for anybody, that's why, to keep doing it and just to dream, whatever. And we can die. I can die tomorrow. I mean, even in 2 minutes.
I think I died halfway through
yeah,
this
we can
myself.
die too. So the
I think
most
I died like 10
important
minutes
is
ago,
until
but-
the end, that's why, is to keep this dream alive. And for me, like I said, to dream
Oh, wait,
the
here's that song
impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear the unbearable sorrow, and to run where the brave dare not go, to reach the unreachable star. So that's why it's about. And so the topic of my first show, the Pierre Du Lat Show, is to dream. And that's the most beautiful.
I didn't know that was the topic. I should have come in
Well,
knowing that.
I just made it the topic.
talking
It
about
was
dream.
pure improvisation, and I love it. And I'm so happy to have to have you. And you want to show us something?
I just want to show this thing again.
Yes,
before,
please,
because it looks like we're all practically almost
Yeah, we
finished,
almost.
aren't we?
Yes, we almost.
I just want to say, don't let your dreams turn into nightmares.
Yeah,
Oh,
dream.
Surprised she doesn't
nightmares.
come after me this. Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I?
To dream. It's so beautiful.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, but the most important, that's what I say, and the dream come true no matter what. That's the secret. If you're just working on it at any level. So again and again and again, don't let the dream die, and don't let anybody kill that dream, because that's the most beautiful, the most precious thing that you have alive, and that will keep you alive for the rest of your life. Thank you, and thank you, HALSTEAD. So
Thank you.
see you soon in the movies, in the theaters, on TV, and
You never know where. I mean,
thank you very much. First show, Pierre Du Lat Show, and like I said, it's celebration of show business, celebration of life, and celebration of dream. Thank you very much.